Hello, warriors. Welcome to the You Movement IMB. I haven't done a video. I even missed Oracle read on Sunday, so I apologize for that. But I've been bedridden for the last 3 days at least. I would have liked nothing better than to say, yay, I'm in my new space and everything is just hunky-dory in my life now. But that's not how healing works, regardless of how my mind would like it to go. And the simple fact is, I have been in fight or flight for such an extended period of time that my body is now going through all kinds of strange so moving for the last few months has been go, 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 go. I've been in extreme, I got to organize. I got to get the house clean. I got to get this done. I got to get that done. Push, push, push. And then moving into the new house, and I've got to get stuff organized, and I have to get unpacked, and I need better organization for my clothing, and I need to order this, and I still have this legal situation, and the house still has to close, and all this stuff has been like moving pieces for so long, for so long. That became my new comfort zone, so to speak, is surviving. I got really good at surviving. I was forced to. I was forced to. 14 years in an exceptionally abusive marriage, and then, which, started this snowball rolling that turned into just the most ginormous clusterfuck of all times, because then I had a healing crisis that was brought on because of the constant fucking with my head, and those that have been watching me from the beginning know that I was ill. I had a lot of things wrong with me. It was a very long laundry list of health concerns that needed to be addressed. And then I lost my job. And then my money ran out. And then my mother died. And then I was in a legal battle that was insanity. And then I was like living off of debt. And then I was having a kundalini and meeting the love of my life. And then no, I wasn't, because they're gone. And now I'm on some crazy spiritual awakening journey that is accelerated healing. And now I'm being misdiagnosed with at least 3 misdiagnoses in regards to fistula, which still isn't resolved. I've been pushing back because I couldn't handle more than one thing at a time. With the move, I was like, I'll push back the oral surgery until September. And then, the losses and more losses of family, friends, just one more on top of the other, other. Like, I just can't even explain to you, how I'm still alive, other than to say that, I learned to survive in crisis. Crisis became my normal, is what it did. Holding on for dear life and lying down in the grass wasn't relaxing. every single muscle was like holding on for dear life as I was navigating through just way too many things all at the same time. You know, it wasn't like spread out. It was, 4 years of absolute total annihilation and destruction. I just, I just can't even, when I realize what I've survived and what I've had to do to survive, because every decision that I made was a life or death decision, because it was so bad that I had no other choice but to unfuck my life. Hence the birthplace of the unfucking movement. So what started as a mission to unfuck my health quickly became the realization that my health was what it was because I was in this really sick dynamic, and I was propping it all together. Like I was holding myself all together with Band-Aids, a little bit of spit and tissue paper to cover up the cracks, smoking, drinking, pharmaceuticals, which is the worst choice I ever made in my entire life, but I didn't have anything else at the time. Cannabis, food. I was holding myself together by anything. For the longest time. And when I was told to, when Spirit said, save yourself, everything became a life or death decision. To escape from the situation that I was trapped in was the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. I don't really think people can appreciate what it's like to escape from these types of relationship that are narcissistic or psychopathic or sadist. Like I don't even actually know, like, evil. I tried so many times, at least 10 times I tried to get out, and I could never get out. I just couldn't. It just, every attempt at saving myself and escaping was met with more hoovering and more manipulation and more confusion, and to the point where I was so mentally addled. That I couldn't see the wood through the trees. I didn't know my head from my asshole. Like I was lost. I was a zombie. Like, I just look at those pictures and I'm just like, who even was that person? And so this catalyst person came in and lit a fire in me. I did some writing about it yesterday. Just lit a fire in me that motivated me to heal, to get out, to escape. And the getting out wasn't easy, and neither was surviving all of the other things that I had to escape out of, because it wasn't just a matter of leaving a relationship. was crazy. The last 4 years have been absolutely insane. Like total destruction of a life. Like just on every single level. Like there wasn't a single solitary level that was like, oh, I can hold on to this. I had nothing to hold on to except for God. That's it. That's all I had to hold on to. And the grass. So I've been white knuckling it and holding on for dear life for the last 4 years, trying to survive through the grief, the fear, the trauma releases, the kundalini, the financial collapse, a legal situation that defies law. It certainly defies justice. And finally, I managed to escape from one thing after another thing after another thing. It was just like, okay, this first I have to unfuck this. If I don't unfuck this, I can't unfuck that. And so it became a priority list of what's the most important. And the first and most important was my health. And then the second most important was escaping from the marriage. And then the next most important was like figuring out how to survive this legal situation. And I tried my best and I navigated as best I could with the information that I had at the time. Had I known at the time the details that were being withheld from me, I would have done very different things. There's been so many truth bombs dropped on my head in the last 4 years that have fallen like nuclear warheads that I haven't been able to integrate. I've barely been able to integrate anything. I've been like, as I said, I've been in survival mode. And so in the last 3 weeks, I have moved home, moved to a new place. I don't know anybody here. I'm an hour or so, just under an hour away from my son, which is the only person really left in my life, and his girlfriend, and they're fabulous. That's it. And it's a beautiful place. And I am blessed. I am blessed to have this retreat in my wilderness era. I am very grateful. Very grateful. And my house closed on the 14th of August. And that frees me from a very bad faith contract that I had entered under duress. And then a week later, I received my money, which meant I could finally pay off my debt. And I feel so much gratitude for that. And in the last 3 weeks, I've been very busy trying to unpack, get myself situated, get organized. And then what happened is I just went like that. There was just nothing left. There was just nothing left. I hit a wall, and this is apparently normal. This is normal. That when you're finally safe, the nervous system goes into dorsal vagal shutdown, it's called, or the body starts saying and sending signals that it's safe to release. So I'm experiencing very weird symptoms. My entire body is very agitated, and with it, my emotions are highly agitated. I feel antsy, so I have to it feels like energy is like finally being released, and I have to dance a lot and wiggle and move and somatic and releases and rocking and tapping and sleeping and sleeping and sleeping and sleeping and sleeping. And so when I'm trapped in bed, at least I can do my driver's training, which is yet another mountain that awaits that I have to do. And there's still one more mountain that has to resolve itself. It's not one that I have to climb, but it's one that God himself is going to blow to smithereens in due time, which is the finalization of my mother's will. Jesus Christ. I don't even comprehend fully everything that I've been through, because I haven't been able to integrate it. I've been running as fast as I could to stay alive. I've been doing everything humanly possible to stay alive. I now know I'm insanely resilient. I don't know how long it's going to take me to fully get my energy back. Every nice day that goes by, I feel guilt that I'm not out enjoying it. So many mountains. So many mountains. And I climbed them all. And I did it by myself. And there's still a few more to go. But for the first time in my life, I'm somewhere safe. I am currently safe. I don't think people know what it's like. I'm not saying that others haven't experienced like really shitty situations and brutal awakenings, but this is just a little too much. It's just a little too much. everybody, there's this kind of illusion that you're going to do healing work in a controlled time, and I'm going to go do a weekend retreat and it's all going to whatever. It's just not what it was like. It's just not what it's like. Zero things were in my control or my timing. Even my body is no longer even in my control at the moment. It's doing what it needs to do to release. These energies are so intense. I don't know how long it's going to take me. But all I can do is surrender to it. Surrender to the total collapse. I've done the absolute best I could. And so I rest.